the one vitamin most seniors are missing and how to fix it. As people grow older, their bodies undergo a variety of changes. Some expected, others less obvious but equally significant. Fatigue becomes more common, bones feel more fragile, and mood fluctuations may increase. While many seniors accept these symptoms as simply part of aging, there is one overlooked factor that could be contributing to all of these issues and more: a deficiency in vitamin D. Often called the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D is essential to maintaining bone strength, immune health, mood stability, and overall vitality. Despite its importance, a large portion of the senior population, particularly those over 60, are deficient in it. According to health studies from major institutions, upwards of 60 to 80% of seniors have insufficient levels of vitamin D. This deficiency is not only common, but it can also have a profound impact on quality of life, often without the person even realizing that a lack of this one vitamin may be at the root of their struggles. Why seniors are more likely to be deficient in vitamin D? Vitamin D is unique compared to other vitamins because the body doesn't rely entirely on food to get it. Instead, it's primarily produced when the skin is exposed to sunlight, specifically UVB rays. However, as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D. Research shows that a 70-year-old person produces only about 25% of the vitamin D that a 20-year-old can produce with the same amount of sun exposure. On top of that, lifestyle factors make matters worse. Many seniors naturally spend more time indoors due to mobility limitations, health issues, or the comfort of staying home. When they do go outside, they often wear long sleeves, hats, or sunscreen, all of which block the UVB rays needed to produce vitamin D. Additionally, people who live in northern latitudes or areas with long winters may not receive enough sun exposure for months at a time.
Another important factor is that natural food sources of vitamin D are relatively few, and they're not commonly consumed in high amounts by most people. This sets up the perfect conditions for widespread deficiency among older adults. The importance of vitamin D in the body. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in a wide range of bodily functions, especially those that become more vulnerable with age. Most well known is its role in bone health. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, the mineral necessary for maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis. Without sufficient vitamin D, even high calcium intake won't be properly absorbed, rendering efforts to maintain bone strength far less effective. Less widely known is vitamin D's impact on the muscular system. Seniors who lack adequate vitamin D often experience muscle weakness, particularly in the legs and hips, which can contribute to falls, a major concern in older populations. Falls are not only dangerous, but can lead to life-altering injuries like hip fractures that significantly reduce independence and mobility. Vitamin D is also deeply involved in immune function. Deficiency has been linked to increased risk of infections, including respiratory tract infections like the common cold and flu. As immune strength naturally declines with age, maintaining optimal vitamin D levels becomes an even more critical part of disease prevention. Perhaps most surprisingly, vitamin D affects brain health and mood. Low levels have been associated with increased risk of depression, cognitive impairment, and even Alzheimer's disease. In fact, many seniors who experience what seems like age-related brain fog or mood swings may simply be suffering from a lack of vitamin D. Symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. The tricky thing about vitamin D deficiency is that its symptoms are often vague and gradual. Many seniors live with these symptoms daily, assuming they are an inevitable part of aging. Common signs include persistent fatigue and low energy muscle or joint pain, particularly in the lower back or legs. Increased susceptibility to illness, mood changes such as depression or anxiety, trouble concentrating or memory issues, bone pain or frequent fractures, poor balance, or increased risk of falls, slow healing of wounds, hair thinning, because these symptoms overlap with many other health conditions. It's often difficult to pinpoint vitamin D deficiency without a proper test. How to restore healthy vitamin D levels? The good news is that fixing a deficiency is typically simple and inexpensive. Here are the three main ways to restore healthy vitamin D levels. 1. Supplementation. The most effective method for most seniors is taking a vitamin D3 supplement. D3 is the form of vitamin D that the body produces naturally from sunlight and is more effective than D2, the synthetic form. Daily dosages usually range from 800 IU to 2000 IU, but your doctor may prescribe higher doses depending on the severity of your deficiency. For example, some patients with very low levels may take 5,000 to 10,000 IU for several weeks under supervision before transitioning to a maintenance dose. It's important not to self-prescribe high doses for long periods, as vitamin D is fat-soluble and can accumulate in the body over time. Sun exposure, while aging skin is less efficient at producing vitamin D, sunlight can still be a natural and enjoyable source. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of sun exposure on bare skin, like your arms and face, at least 2 to 3 times per week. This can be especially effective during the spring and summer months. The best time is usually mid-morning or late afternoon, when the sun is strong enough but not dangerously intense. Those with darker skin may need longer exposure due to higher melanin levels that reduce UV absorption. Dietary sources, although diet alone usually can't provide enough vitamin D, incorporating certain foods can support your overall levels. Good sources include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, cod liver oil, egg yolks, fortified milk, and plant-based milk alternatives, fortified cereals, and orange juice UV-exposed mushrooms, such as maitake or portobello. Including these foods regularly in your meals can offer additional benefits beyond vitamin D, such as healthy fats and protein. Long-term benefits of maintaining optimal vitamin D levels. The benefits of correcting and maintaining healthy vitamin D levels are far-reaching. Seniors with adequate levels typically enjoy stronger bones and reduced risk of osteoporosis, better muscle function, and fewer falls, a more resilient immune system, improved mood and emotional stability, greater mental clarity and memory function, higher overall energy, and reduced fatigue. Most importantly, maintaining your health through simple measures like monitoring your vitamin D level allows you to preserve independence, mobility, and quality of life as you age. These are the foundations of staying active, engaged, and happy in your later years. Final thoughts: vitamin D may be small in name, but its impact on senior health is massive. What's even more empowering is that this is a problem with a simple solution. A few small actions, a visit to the doctor, a new daily supplement, a little more sunshine, and some thoughtful dietary changes can make a world of difference in how you feel and function. Aging is not about decline. It's about adapting wisely. It's about listening to your body, staying curious, and making small adjustments that keep you strong for the road ahead. If you're over 60, now is the perfect time to check your vitamin D levels. It might just be the easiest fix to some of the hardest parts of getting older, because you deserve to feel well. You deserve energy, strength, and clarity. And it might start with just a little more light in your life, both outside and in.